I'm excited to see your next chapter, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Be well. Be safe.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, then what is it about your game that you think is going to translate to the next level? Simple start.
I mean, the obvious one is the rim protection and whatnot. That's going to translate right away. But just, my mind for the game, like 5 years of college basketball, I know pretty well how offenses and defensive schemes work, so I can pick that stuff up really quick. So I think just rim protection and feel for the game are going to be two things that translate right away.
From like a mental health standpoint, how do you think, from a mental health standpoint, the difference will be from when you were in college to the pros, and what was it like just being like a student athlete over those 4 years, and were there a lot of resources that were able to help keep you kind of focused on basketball and being a student during that time?
Well, I've been in grad school the last 2 years. To say that I was a student athlete is a little bit of a stretch, but no, I think the biggest thing for me is just having my wife around. She just you have that constant presence around, and you might be stressed about school or basketball or whatever, but when you have that person, it helps a ton.
Were there any challenges, I guess, along the way?
Yeah, I had some mental hurdles to get through with basketball. I'd make a bad play, and then I'd take myself out of the game for the next 5 minutes because I was so mad at myself. But getting over that was huge for me and a big key when I took a step to being a great player.
Okay. Were there any resources that they provided you to help you kind of get through some of those moments on and off the court?
Yeah, we had a guy who worked with us at Creighton specifically for the mental health stuff, or mental side of the game, and I met with him for like 2 hours one day and just came up with all these different strategies to try to overcome that, and one of them that we talked about actually did work really well for me and helped me get over that hump.
Ryan, when you're watching film, who are you watching film-wise, and what's a pro comp for yourself?
I don't know. I don't watch one person in specific for film. I just take in basketball film and learn like how offenses work, how defenses work, and like as far as a pro comp, I always tell people when they ask me that's like I just try to be myself. I don't want to be anyone else. I don't want to try to model my game after any one person. I just want to be me.
Hey man, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Best of luck to your game.
Appreciate it.
Hey, by the way, did you ever have a chance to leave, or were you sold on staying?
I'd never even looked at leaving.
Good man.
Never even looked.
Have a good one, bro.